Hello, and welcome back. No, that's not how we do it.
Hi, my name is teen pop sensation Ariana Grindr.
And I'm Adam.
And you're listening to and watching
Glamazon Prime.
Because we're glam. Past our prime. We're in our prime. I think we're in our prime. Nice.
Remains to be seen.
Well, listen, when I was supposed to be in my prime, I am so much better now. So I think I'm more primey than my prime.
Yeah, I think, prime is an ever-evolving, changing concept of what you value in life and value about yourself, your friends, your family, and relationships.
I'm primed for success. That's the old business.
Did you see that thing? Now, this could be fake news, but it was an article that came out a few years ago and it was talking about, not in prime drinks.
Yeah.
Well, there's this chemical that they use in them, and apparently if you, one of these forever chemicals, it never leaves your system.
Oh, nice.
So if you even drank one of them, you have this forever
Forever.
chemical. So
Clown lung. Clown lung in your belly.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, girl. Well, I didn't succumb to the Miss Prime. Are you Miss Primed?
No, I don't think I've ever had
Are you going to glow in the dark?
Thanks be to God.
Peanut Gallery, turn the lights off. I want to see if it glows in the dark. That's some more business. Nice. What, you watching that and go at the minute?
I just watched that. What's the one called? Adolescence. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Mama.
Apparently
I didn't
have
have
much
everything there. I was just doing acting.
Oh, sorry. You were doing a bit.
I was doing a bit. But yeah, actually very good. Now, come here, I will say, it's a little bit long-winded because the way it's shot, each episode is like an hour, but
Okay.
it's done as one continuous shot. There's no cuts.
Okay. And apparently
There's
they do it
no
in one
trimming the
take.
fat.
It
Yeah,
was done
it
in one
was.
take.
It's like.
It's like this pod.
So-
We do it in one take. Taking the piss.
But you know the way in it, something you'd be like, they're in the room, okay, I have to go and get that, and then it like cut to them walking into the kitchen, grabbing it, or
Yeah.
whatever. In this, it's like, get up out of the chair, walk down the hall, turn
Yeah, I
left,
know
switch
what you
on the
mean.
light, go over to. There's no cuts.
Okay. Gotcha,
Now it's-
gotcha.
Done very well.
It's different. You don't
But
want
it's very good.
You don't want to see that on every single thing you see.
Yeah.
But for something a bit different,
Yeah.
you can put up with it.
That's something a bit different. It is a bit different. Now, it's a bit heavy civic and social issues. Ma. It's a bit that, but it's fucking great. And
You were saying?
it's
Whistle notes. Yo, the singer.
I do think it's something you could watch with the fam. I don't think it's a bit. I don't like see happening with Filth and all. I'm like, no, would not watch with the fam.
Like
This is
me
heavy.
watching the Incest Brothers on White Lotus.
The Incest Bros.
They're very much. Even
Whatever it is
though
we're
they're
watching, they were like, come in and watch this with us. But this is as far as I remember, there's not really. I think there's references to a bit of violence and all that. I don't know why that was the move for violence, but stop violencing women. But this is fucking great, and it's very well acted. Very well. What's your man's name? Stephen Graham or something? He's a little beauty.
Sorry, the Peanut Gallery was literally
Yeah,
making
no,
a
Lauren,
bed.
don't do that. That's
I
grand.
know
You're very
you-
good, but
You
no,
mean well.
you only mean well.
Fucking hell.
Right, hang
Doing
on.
backflips
Sorry,
off.
was Stephen Graham his name? Okay, right.
Thanks,
I'll start from
Godzilla.
that bit again, right? I think your man's name is Stephen Graham, and he was in. Do you remember years ago? Oh, kind of a well. It's the time era up, but this is England.
Sue Sylvester.
No, me, Sue Sylvester. Do you remember This Is England?
No.
It was a film about like England, but it was like these all punk kids and blah blah blah. Also heavy civic, social, racial issues in that as well. He has a he's might be a bit typecast, but he was very good in that. But in that, now I obviously was a lot younger when I watched that the first time, but I thought he looks older, and now I watched this younger. And I thought, oh, he's aging well, blah, 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 because this is multiple decades later. But can I just be vulnerable on the pod for a minute?
That's it. Well, if you can't be vulnerable on the pod, where can you be vulnerable?
He's hot. Now, I think if the viewers didn't know him from like watching him and stuff and you just looked up a picture, you go,
What's
what?
his name?
What are you talking about?
Peanut Gallery, get a picture of
Stephen Graham. No, I don't think pictures do him justice. But when you see him on Women in Film, when you see him on film, I'm like, oh yeah, you're a bit hot.
I'll be the judge of that.
He's 51 or 2. That's a disgrace. Lauren, put that photo away.
He
for
looks
it.
like he's been held together by a piece of string.
Yeah, in that picture, correct. But come here.
I'm not
Watch
gonna shame you.
Adolescence and
I've
come
been
back.
with some fucking munter, so I'm
No,
not
no,
gonna say
you
anything.
need. It's the whole like the way the character is, and he really cares about someone. No, you need to watch it on. This is a fucking worst picture. You need to watch him because he's that thing of like he's the older male. He looks really rough, but he's actually a sensitive, caring soul. It's that whole
Oh,
dynamic.
Okay, that's Bet
And
sure.
he's built like a fucking brick shithouse.
That's
Mama.
better, but listen, we're not going to fight over him.
He can snap my
I don't-
steel bone course night. But yeah, but you you might like the other lead. The adolescents. I'm only slightly. But he can break my steel bone corset any day, Mama.
Nice.
No, I don't think he's absolutely the beautifulest thing to ever walk to creation of earth. But I was watching it and I was going, you were a bit of a, how are you?
Nice, mate.
Nice jaw.
Listen, happy fucking Christmas.
And he has there's a great scene. Do you want to hear a scene? It's not,
Listen, I
it's
haven't
not
seen it.
spoilerage, but it's just a great
Okay,
scene.
I'll watch it.
He goes in and fucking loses the rag in a Woody's or whatever the English version of Woody's is. And it was very boots. I was like, oh my god. I was like, we are doing acting. He's a fucking brilliant actor. They're all very good now.
Very much.
Well worth a watch. I think it's 4 episodes.
Okay, I could do that.
Yeah.
And how long are they?
And Netflix, I think they're 1 hour each. No, it's very good.
I'll watch it on fast mode.
You love
love the Latin
Heartstopper now.
Oh, I do love it.
It's like if Heartstopper was civic, social, racial issues.
Heartstopper is civic, social, racial issues.
Well then you're gonna love this, Mom.
Oh, I'll give it a go. I'm gonna have to give it a go.
It is good.
For the acting, because I'm a woman of the acting world now. I'm gonna have to give it a go. I'm sorry.
You're out there acting the bollocks in the world.
Wouldn't be fucking like me. Speaking of women in business, can I tell you about this? I have a Emmy show now. Katie Price and Kerry Katona are hitting the road together. Have you heard about this? It's called.
Only from you.
It's called An Evening with Kerry Katona and Katie Price.
Fuck, that's what we were going to call our show.
And the leading comment was, how much is it for an evening without them?
Oh, for fuck's sake. People are terrible. So what do they do? I know I know Katie Price. And Kerry Katona, she's an actress, isn't she?
They've lots of dates here. They've won. This is a full fucking tour.
But I mean, what are they going to do on this show?
I don't know. It just says An Evening with Katie Price and Kerry Katona.
I've seen Katie Price sing sometimes, doesn't she?
Someone says, what in the B&M Lamborghini and fake eyelashes is this cash grab? I love that 2 slots are even listed as venue TBA. So they don't even have the fucking venues for 2 dates on the tour.
That's
but
us.
it's obviously a shameless cash grab, but listen, I'm not here to shame women in business.
Come here.
But how much is an evening without them? Very bold.
They walked so we could run.
They're very much. I'd say it's going to be a mixture of kind of podcasty. They might do a song each.
So basically us.
It's basically
if
us.
we were done to do a live show, we'll sit there and talk, and we'll have big titties and blonde hair, and we might poorly perform a number or two, and
nice way.
Then we'll have a meet and greet where we accidentally use a slur, and it's going to be very cute. Are they coming over here? We're filming this in Ireland. If you just know what the fucking accents.
No.
Oh well, devastated. Oh, do you know what I'm dying to watch? Sorry, just because I said filming in Ireland.
Well,
made me think of Irish women in film. This Kneecap. Oh, well, I know that the band. I know that because my cousin Kirsty, deep friend of the pod, loves their music. So anytime I'm having a drink with Kirsty, she's like, she gets the old Kneecap on. Being to rap off scale.
Yeah. Your man Mowgli in that?
Have you seen Mowgli?
What's his name?
Oh, was it?
Mowgli's one of the little rappers in it. Oh my god. He could fucking Mowgli. He could fucking tear me through that Jungle Book.
You're like,
I'll be king of the
trust
swingers.
in me.
And he has a girlfriend, but I don't care. We can swing. We can be
Have
king
you
of
seen
the
the film?
swingers. Yes, I have.
Is it good?
That's very good.
Okay, well tell
very
me.
Constantine Versnatchy. They're basically playing themselves. They're great little actors, all things considered. I fucking wish they were. There is a bit riding in it. The 2 young fellas are big dirty rides. I will say that much. But one.
We're calling them young fellas, and they are age.
Yeah. Mowgli.
I mean, because we're young fellas. We're only adolescents. Circling back.
They're older than me.
Are they?
I don't know. Mowgli is a big. He has that real dopey looking head on him.
Right.
But big fucking lips and a fucking jaw, and he fucking knock you around.
So you like it out?
Mowgli Williams or whatever his name is. Mowgli, deep friend of the pod. When you quit making a show of yourself with that young one, you know where to find me. I have a wig, and I have a couple of fuckle, but that's my own business.
Fathers hunting in the forest. La 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 la.
And you know the way in my my one woman show that I keep talking about,
Yeah.
there is actually a section about. I'm finding it so hard to not.
You're the opening act for Katie and Kerry.
I absolutely fucking am.
Katie and Kitty.
But I actually have a section in my one woman show where I talk about the Kneecap boys and what I do to them.
There you go.
That's my own business.
There you go. I must watch this though. Must watch it.
You'll have to go see.
And isn't Miss Michael Fassbender in it?
Is he?
I think so.
Oh, is that him?
Couple of fuckle?
The only thing I know about him is that he has a big Mickey.
Does he?
Wasn't he in like one of them?
Well, he's Irish, so he probably does.
That's his own business.
We all get it from Ronnie.
Wasn't he in the fucking Miss Ronnie Drew? She's the Hungry Games. Hungry Games. Miss Ronnie Drew.
Ronnie got himself Drew now.
That's hung, drawn, and Ronnie.
Ronnie drew me like one of your French girls. Drew me like
Mm.
one of your French girls, Ronnie. That's cute.
It's cute. No, but
Merch.
Fassbender, wasn't he in that film about the dirty protests or something? Hungry
The
Games.
dirty protests.
The hunger.
No, that's not my...
Was he not?
No,
about Bobby Sands. No, did I make that up?
I literally thought you were talking about the Hunger Games the way you said that.
No, the Hunger.
I was like, Girl on Fire.
No, the Hungry
This
Games.
girl is on fire.
She's just a girl and she's on fire.
No, I thought you were literally talking about it was Michael Fassbender in the Hunger Games, you mad bastard. No, so Bobby Sands, I don't think I've seen
Miss Bobby Tina.
I know Miss Bobby Tina. I actually know somebody who's Bobby Sands, one of the hunger protesters is Kiersey's Kevin, his uncle.
Great. And do you like to eat out or would you prefer to stay in and cook? That was your joke. I loved your joke.
We've been trying to work that joke into the pod for ages. I call it a joke. It's more of an ism.
You just said it, and I was like, "That's so funny." Let me write that
Well,
down.
we were
show
talking. They
notes.
were for some reason, and it's happened a lot on this pod. We were talking about cooking.
This is a cook chair.
CUCK. Oh yeah, the cook chairs.
The cook chair. She's over there.
And I was
She's
just
said
like,
that today.
"Oh, you guys like to eat out, or you want to stand and cook?"
And I just thought it was so funny, like cook
Yeah.
CUCK.
Katie Price and Katie Katana. You can use it. You can have it, girls.
No. Speak for yourself.
Oh, you want to keep it?
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely. I want a percentage.
Redacted.
Yeah, if they're going to use it, I want a
Redacted.
percentage. They've enough now saying that Katie Price doesn't have the money. She's gone through fucking her woes. Is she bankrupt, Tina?
Do you know one?
She lives in mansions and all, as far as I know.
Is she?
Allegedly.
She can't be bleeding that.
She's broke. She's gone bankrupt. She's like
the
very much. But she just be over here every 5 minutes doing shows with Victoria and Zavina.
Does she?
Like that's how broke she is.
Oh God, love her. Maybe we should start a GoFundMe so she doesn't have to anymore.
Nice way. Oh,
But come here. Have you watched anything good lately?
I'm doing Heartstopper season 3 at the moment.
Oh,
I'm
is there
doing
season 3?
Yeah.
Okay, cute.
Miss season 3.
And how does it compare? I like the fourth one, but I tell you why. This was just my thing. I was watching it, and I'd be sitting here watching it on my own, and it was cute and it was lovely. But then at certain moments, I was like, this feels a bit like I'm sitting here watching teenagers kiss. And I was just like, I feel like I'm too far gone. I'm too over the hill for this carry-on. But it's very cutesy. It's very demure. It's very soft.
Yeah. I love that.
And I love that. If that had come out when we were that age, you would have like, this is Shakespeare.
Yeah, very much.
But now, just for me now, I'm a bit like, oh, I just don't really.
See, I'm finding it very easy to tap into that, like, like living the fantasy of
Yeah.
it all.
Yeah.
And
And
what
like-
might have been.
Yeah.
It's nice in a way, but season 3 is a bit darker. They kind of explore Miss Charlie Tina's eating disorder and rehab. They try to make it go.
Rehab. I said no.
So like I'm watching that at the moment, and it's good, and I just love Miss Heartstopper, and I love the books. So I'm going to read number 5 when I'm on my holidays. If you're watching this, I'm probably on holidays. We've literally filmed like 4 or 5 episodes back to back because I'm holding her here. She's actually can't see this. She's chained to the floor because I told her I'm not leaving this house until.
I said, I'll do the podcast, but you better chain me up first.
So basically, I'm going on my holidays.
I'm just a pretty girl.
That's your own business. But yeah, I'm going on my holidays for 11 nights cruising around Spain. That's my own business on the ship. And in May, and I'm excited about that, but obviously we want to have some content for the Divas and the Dolls, for the Glamazonian Primes. So we're doing a lot of episode Tinas back to back. So I am going to read, I haven't read volume 5 of Miss Heartstopper Tina yet. I'm saving it for my holiday.
Novels?
The graphic novels. So the 6th one will be the last one. I have 3 of my books. Alice Oseman, shout out Alice Oseman, deep friend of the pod, who is the author of the books. I met her about a year ago. I went over.
I'm so sorry.
I told her my drag name and she loved it. So deep
Oh
friend
my
of the
God,
pod.
you're gonna like crop up somewhere.
I hope so. Could you imagine?
What would you do if one of them started dragging? That was their name. Would you say what?
Oh yeah, I would. She's not that deep of a friend. I'm only messing. Nice way.
Come here. As long as Grindr hasn't got onto you, you don't get onto
Not
anyone
yet.
else,
Well,
because
listen. Well, they liked one
what
of
goes
them.
around comes around, goes around, goes
Speaking
back
of fucking,
around.
poor Justin Timberlake did a gig. And
Oh, is that? I fucking forgot that was that little swan.
Yeah, I know, but he did a gig. You're gonna like
Flopperella,
this.
yeah.
This is actually Flopperella. he did a gig like Lollapalooza or one of these in like Brazil, and usually it's always broadcast out, you know, like in Brazil, like all these events sell out and they're like records,
thousands and thousands. Of
yeah,
people
and
love it.
but they wouldn't televise this one because the ticket sales were so low.
I did see an article that said something about like he like basically vetoed. He stopped it because he was like
because it would have exposed him as a fail.
Do you remember he was in his little harness and all the pictures were going around? Everyone was like, he has a tiny willy. Nothing wrong with tiny willies, girls.
They're very much so.
But I just feel like him in particular would be really annoyed by that.
Him
in particular. So I was like,
this is gonna ruin the tour.
Drag him.
Did you hear about that?
What?
When he was pulled over for his DUI.
Oh my god.
And
Yeah,
he was
how
like,
the fuck is he not in prison?
And he was like, this is going to ruin the tour. And
your mum
the
didn't
guy
know?
didn't know who he was. Come on, Gen Z always come through for us.
Oh my
You
god.
better
Sometimes they're
wreck
worth it.
her, Miss Gen Z.
That
Miss
is
Gen
so funny.
Z.
I'd say she was shook. Face crack. What?
The tour.
What do you mean
He
you
was
don't
like,
know
what
who I am?
tour? Yeah, fucking Afghanistan.
He was like, what? Are you the man who makes the boots?
Well, that's what he gets for doing misogyny on Miss Janet Jackson.
Come here.
Friend of the pod.
One man.
And Miss Britney.
One man should not be allowed to be such a little cunt to so many iconic women. That should just not be allowed.
Yeah.
Miss Janet, Miss Britney, and I'm sure there's plenty of others that we just
Janet.
don't even know.
Donna Marie.
But no, he
You
rubs me up
better
the
lay
wrong
low.
one. Wrong one? He rubs me up the wrong way. I'm delighted he went through his noodle hair era.
Yeah, they're very
Serves
much.
him right.
He couldn't rub me up a right way. And on that note, my name is teen pop sensation Ariana Grindr.
And I'm on a moon.
Thank you. And you've been listening and watching a very special bonus episode, Kintra, of Glamazon Prime.
They do move in herds.
I was gonna say, I'm gonna let you say it. I was literally, we're so in sync. So basically, Autumn was like, basically said to me a little while ago, I feel like saying that every single time and I have to stop myself. And this time I was literally going to turn to you and be like, go on, say, I know you want it. And she did.
You were gonna let the dinosaurs free.
I was.
They do move in herds. Life finds a way.